Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in. It is another episode of We Run the Dungeon. Eventually, Warren will get that right, and it will. I won't have to say it anymore. So eventually, once Warren gets there, we'll.
You missed a line.
I did. That's sad.
You're gonna throw me off all night.
I'll just get a random DM from Warren. Will you say it?
I need you to say it.
But thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We're gonna go around the room, introduce who we're gonna be playing this evening, and to really throw Warren off, we'll go ahead and start with Donnie.
I never get to go first. I feel like I don't know why you don't want to lead. I guess you don't want to lead with the strongest, and it's just down the hill from there.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So, Ira is not the strongest, and Ira is who I play. She's tied for smartest intelligence. That's because she is an artificer, warforged, archaeologist. That's everything you need to know. Ira Bash.
Bushammer.
The Shammer.
Bushummer.
Next up, we have JJ.
What's up? I'm JJ. I play a tiny little halfling. I'm very sneaky, stealthy, and I small man, big gun, very very big gun, hard to hide, big gun.
Allegedly.
Well, it's pretty out in the open. Y'all have seen it.
Next up, we have Travis. And you're muted.
I wasn't muted.
Oh.
I'm playing Arturus, the tiefling wizard.
Ventriloquist.
I am a ventriloquist. That's on my character sheet, but you shouldn't know about it. Jeez. Spoiler alert.
I've vetted everyone's character sheets.
Oh, I see.
I don't
I'm-
not believe it.
I'm a Pisces.
Well, me
Okay,
too.
I like long walks in the mountains,
I don't.
spontaneous trips to the Feywild.
I
am resistant to fire, so whatever you're into in the bedroom, I'm probably down.
Next up is me. Hi. I'm playing Coromir, the Shadow Sorcerer. And I am not resistant to fire damage. And in fact, I do not like the fire damage. And last but not least, we have Warren.
Oh, hey, hi, hello. I am Warren. See, I can do the line too.
See.
I am playing Axel, Paladin, and until like 3 days ago, he was kind of just chilling as a noble running around the world. But 3 days with these guys, and now I've gotten into so much trouble, and I'm on a different plane, and really questioning everything I've done up until now.
Yeah, that checks out.
About right, yeah.
All right, Matt, take us away.
Alrighty. Today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. That is Wizards of the Coast 2014 version. Well, listen, whatever.
Nice.
Last time
5-point
on
Zemo.
5 point not too far. I don't know. What are we calling this new one? No, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, you guys had completed your way through a Fey portal to come across what you can only assume to be the dead center of the Winter Court. As far as you can see, there is snow covering the ground of this forest you were once in. You see a snow-capped mountain range in the background with a massive ice palace. The sky isn't too clear from what you can see. There seems to be a slow fall of snowflakes making their way down. And as you guys came through, Arturus had used the last bit of air in their lungs to melt the ice away to allow safe passage. After being unconscious for some time, Axel went ahead, helped them shake to join them in the Feywild. Quickly, the cold started to overtake you, as you know that this would not be a sustainable place to survive for the most part, biting cold. Even though there was not a whole bunch of air movement around you. The group started to make a temporary shelter, collecting some fallen sticks and making an igloo along the bank of this lake that you guys found yourself in. There was a small inter-party conflict where Arcturus and Weird kind of at odds with one each other. Weird wanting to save the soul of their fallen friend Fenkin, and Arcturus questioning this book that Weird had with him that seems to have trapped Fenkin's soul. Arcturus is holding on to the Book of Ill Omen for the time being, and as he sought guidance, advice from his friend, Coromir and Ira started to join in with the firewood, get the camp going. Almost not too long after you guys started talking, Red noticed Weird being chased by a pack of something. Small creatures kicking up the snow into a flurry. Finally, when Weird crossed the bank onto the frozen lake, you saw 5 of these basketball-shaped balls of white fur. Little horns poking out the side. Their eyes a deep crystal blue. And their mouth opens up. You see an almost oversized tongue. This is where we left off last time. But as Weird kind of catches back up with you, seeming to be chased by these small herd of creatures, what would you guys like to do?
It must be the locals.
Does he look scared? Is it like a guys look at this, or is it like a
They are back to these things, running away from them as they seem to be chasing Weird.
And say it felt. I mean, how big are they compared to myself?
Basketballs.
Probably about half your size.
Yeah,
They're,
Third of your size.
they're still scary enough to be stampeded about, is what I'm hearing. And how many are there? I'm sorry.
5.
Are they all in a line asking for a friend?
No, they're kind of like just in like a loose diamond shaped pack.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, in beer pong terms, what are they looking like?
Yeah.
Ozo.
Yeah,
or-
exactly.
Looking like a freshman with a little tail or a little piercing at the top.
Can I like roll something for judge malicious intent or something like that?
I think that's insight check.
That'd be insight.
I
figured if I use enough
From
words,
here
you
forward,
guys
we
would
should
get it.
call it Judge Malicious Intent.
100%. From now on, it's no longer insight.
15. With a 15, they don't seem to be like showing their teeth or anything of that nature, like any type of intimidating, but they are chasing after Weird. You see this time Weird kind of gets to the ice surface and almost slips a little bit as they are starting to close ground, about to make contact.
Contact!
Yeah, I mean, I would have probably pulled it out anyways at first. I didn't say nothing, but I'm gonna start pulling out the gun now. And just at least like ready it up and just be like, is he good?
Guess that's a good question. Like, am I sitting around in my armor, or were we to the point where armor was off when we were getting ready to, huddle up for the night?
No, I think you were still in the process of getting this place set up,
Mhm.
talking about when the smartest time would be to rest. So you are all fully armored, geared up, ready to go.
I believe if I'm ballparking close, it's probably been less than an hour since our last encounter.
It's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So you did take a short rest before you came into the Feywild.
Is it Feywild time or is that material play time? My spells work differently depending on which plane I'm on.
Gotcha.
Just need to know if I need to recharge my flamethrower.
That feels like a few hours for you.
Dang.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So one of my spells says it's like an or situation. It says I need holy water or
hmm
powdered silver and iron worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a component pouch which says I have everything that I need to cast my spells unless it has a cost attached to it, like the 100 gold pieces.
hmm
So is it safe to assume I have the holy water in this component pouch, or do I need to acquire said holy water?
I would say your component pouch has some holy water. Common enough. Not enough holy water to meet the 100 gold, threshold, but enough holy water to do something with it.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of my question. Is like, does my holy water need to be worth 100 gold pieces?
Because it sounds like it's holy water
Is that how it's
or
reading?
Yeah, you need 100 gold pieces worth of holy water, or 100 gold pieces worth of iron, or 100 gold pieces worth of third item. Because I believe that one lets you block out either a fae or like a demon or celestial or something else. So
My next question: who the hell is carrying around 100 gold pieces worth of holy water?
Well, that's the thing. What's the going rate for holy water?
I feel like it would be a lot of fucking holy water.
What is big church running holy water nowadays?
Yeah, exactly.
You can
I think it's
also,
a combination of
if you
all
know
of them.
ceremony, you can bless water, right? Is that a thing?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, if you somehow bless this entire lake, I'd say you'd probably have like 300 gold pieces worth.
Depends what the
of
selling
That's
market
it?
is.
For a lake?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel like holy water is like
This man's
super
walking
cheap.
around with
That's why I
a
didn't think it was
gallon
reading
jug
this way.
of holy water.
Oh,
man.
no,
He's like,
50
A
gallons.
flask of
100
holy water is
gold!
20. A flask of holy water is 25 gold.
A flask is?
So I would need,
Flasks. You need 4 flasks.
and
So, yeah.
I would assume I have one.
Yeah, I'd say you've got.
I'm guessing
a vial
it
or
says
something.
holy water or powdered silver and iron worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
So you need
that-
holy water or silver and
Hey,
iron
yeah.
worth 100 gold pieces.
Gotcha.
Ah, okay, that's how it reads. Good call, Tony. Yeah, I like that.
I like it. I like it.
It took me a minute
I
to
can make holy
track
water.
down
So
what
if we have
spell.
downtime,
Yeah, that was actually quick sleuthing. Get props.
I want to go ahead and just cast Ray of Frost on one of these
I
poros.
didn't say the spell out loud.
Yeah.
That's props.
Should we
I-
just
I
roll
think-
initiative?
I think
As
when
you
I
guys are
hear
all
one of
having
my
like
homies-
conversations about holy water, it's like, pew.
yeah, I think when I hear
I'm
him
over there
cast
with
a
Ira
spell,
going,
I'm gonna pull trigger.
How
too.
much is this worth? I have one vial. I'm like, I need to know real quick.
I just need to know if they have frost resistance, so I'm learning. I'm trying to see how useful I'm going to be in this entire plane.
Also, I wanted to be clear that
you like they have frost resistance.
Probably.
I'm not shooting before Josh's character. casts
Gotcha.
a spell. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be like,
Well,
am I
we
free?
should have
Am I
to.
free to shoot?
We gotta roll initiative first anyway.
It's true.
Let's
Is
go
it time?
ahead and roll initiative.
Boom.
So you might not be able to get.
I
to
mean,
shit
do
before
we-
Josh.
Did we? I mean, wouldn't we have surprise on these things?
23.
Because they don't know we're here. They're just
They're
focused on
charging
him.
right at us. I think they're aware.
No.
They're not charging at
Oh,
us. They're
yeah.
charging at.
I mean, weird is running to
weird.
us though.
Weird.
But I mean, even so,
And none of us are
surprise.
stealths.
Yeah,
so.
surprise. It's just they just don't get to act first, right? They still,
That's
still have to
exactly
roll.
what I want.
I mean, they still get to roll initiative though. I got a 23. Natural 20 plus 3,
23.
son.
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
I ain't got squat. I'm
What
going
the
last.
shit?
Everybody's shooting before I am. Ooh, never mind. Somebody got a 4. Looks like I'll be going before.
Oh, That was my D8 that I'm going to add to my 13.
Then I'm
Okay.
still the worst.
17.
Math's hard. That's quick math.
Well, I thought that 4 was a D20 plus whatever he had. He's like, no, I just rolled a D8. I'm like, and I feel bad
Yeah, you should.
because that's way better than mine. Your D8 beat my D20 plus 4.
That's pretty bad.
I was looking at Fennekin's sheet and I made him at level 6. And man, I would have had a plus 13 to my initiative at this point.
Think of how many party members you could have killed.
I know. At least 2 more.
Too many. All right. Sorry, Arturus. 22. You say
Mhm.
22.
Ooh, let's
And
go,
then-
Arturus.
And Shadow Boy 23.
Shadow Boy.
Axel
18.
18. Ira
17.
17. Weird. 13 plus. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Plus 8 to initiative?
Yeah, they got alert too. Alert plus dex.
Yep. Alert plus dex. All right.
That's the only reason I actually out initiative weird is because I also got to add my level because of Harangon.
Ooh, Bunny Man. All right. And then Red, what was your initiative?
6.
6. Cool.
That's aftermath.
Ooh,
It's good math.
aftermath.
The aftermath.
Yeah.
I just want to give Travis a virtual high five for the full casters going first.
Absolutely. All right. So, Cormer, you see a weird trip and fall prone as
Huh?
the first Poro starts to jump on their legs. It kind of looks down and starts to grab at Weird's pouch and pulls up at it. And you said you were shooting a frost ray at it.
Yeah, Ray of Frost, fam.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I should probably do
Right, actually, do we have a
this.
roll 20 set up for this?
Yup.
Bum, bum.
Not
Thought you
me.
guys might shoot the
It's a nice
Poro.
looking igloo.
Thanks.
Hold on.
Dude, was that cowboy hat supposed to be me?
No, you're this little halfling rifleman over here in the corner.
I'm so. Oh,
I
why am I over there?
You were scouting, making sure no
I'll take
one's
it.
sneaking
I'll
up on
take
you.
it.
that igloo is litty. What in the?
That's
Half
exactly
of it hanging
what I
off
had
in the
mind.
ocean.
I was like, this is the igloo.
Okay. Ray of. Oh, but they're so close together. What if I don't want to? No. Ray of Frost. I'm gonna hit the one. I'm gonna hit Ray of Frost, the top Poro.
Oh man, did we beat all of them except for JJ?
You hate to see it.
Yeah, I just kind of rolled them as
21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
How about 7 points of cold damage, and its speed is
7.
reduced by 10 feet.
All right. 7 points of cold damage. You said to this one back here.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. You see it hit as it shivers up and gives a little squeaky noise. As the one that's standing on top of Weird now drops the little bag and looks over in your direction.
But it seemed to be as effective as normal, yes.
Does not seem to be
That's-
as effective as you would like. You rolled 2d10.
2d8.
2d8. Gotcha. Yep. Sorry. That's 2d10 now in new D&D. I think. They buffed some stuff.
I'm offended.
Either way. All right. 2d8. Does not seem as effective as you would have liked.
Tragic. But
Bonus
understandable.
action or movement? Anything else?
Bonus action to cry. I will go ahead and actually we'll hold my bonus action and stuff. I think we're good here.
Alrighty. Next up would be Arturus. You see as these things start to swarm weird on the ground, Cormir starts to ping off one in the back that Gets hit with a ray of frost, but instead of holding and sticking to it, it just kind of hits their fur and kind of almost snowflakes off, or little ice crystals just flutter around it.
I am acid splashing this one, the one closest to me, and it's gonna need to make a dex save.
Alrighty, dex saving throw.
Well, and it'll
Do both of them?
also hit this one. Yeah, it's gonna be both of those since they are within 5 feet of each other.
Alright, 2 dexterity saving throws. First one fails. Second one, I assume a dirty 20 will succeed.
Yeah.
Alright, roll for damage.
It's 6 damage total, so 6 and 3.
And 3. Boom.
Or wait, was it a suck?
Oh god. It was just now that I remembered. I can't.
Oh, sorry, it's a
glad to
save or
save
suck.
enough money.
So
Save
6 and
suck.
0.
6 and 0. Alrighty. Doesn't take full marks on that one. As you see it start to shake its little horned ball body, as the acid just kind of sloughs off of it and is now kind of coloring the snow around it.
I'm a bit fucked, so I'm moving back.
They're too fluffy. Retreat.
We're so floppy, we're gonna die.
And that'll be my turn.
Ready.
See, Travis, I was expecting a fireball. I gotta be honest.
I thought about it, but they're so little and cute.
So you threw acid at it instead?
Acid.
Horribly disfigure its face.
In my head, I literally had the thought, I was like, I might one-shot all of these things with a fireball, and I don't even know. Maybe they'll just run away. Maybe they're not angry at all, so I'm gonna give them a chance. 'Cause
With some
that's
acid?
my character flaw.
Also, could be dinner.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it was fire damage, it could have been dinner. We could be having
closing.
fried poro right now.
Alright, Weird is going to go ahead and just, as this one's standing on top of them, just hurriedly pulled out their dagger and just and start to slash at it. Take 2 dagger attacks.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
He rolled. Oh, I didn't mean to have that on. Oh wait, no, he only gets 1 attack because he's
Because-
not a martial character.
What did they roll?
They're not a rogue.
They rolled a dirty 7.
Nice.
I see.
This is- so they go ahead and just kind of like hit it with the side of the dagger.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Axel.
They're so cute.
See, I'm not the only one.
All right, I'm gonna come next to Weird. I've got my sword out. I say, leave him alone, and we don't have any trouble. And then I ready an action to attack him if they don't.
I love
All right.
how every enemy we come up to, just the diplomacy.
Gotta.
I'm just thinking back on the golem, which pulverized Eric. The amount of time we spent trying to negotiate with the golem.
True. And I don't even know if it hurt you or not. Ira.
Oh. Oh boy. So, hearing Arturs plead, not Arturs, Axel plead with these creatures. Oh, what does Ira do? I'll grab my dragon toy, which I keep on me, and recharge it with a spell slot sized battery.
Yeah.
And I'll place that right. It's got 15 feet, so right between Arturs and the igloo, really adjacent to this snow bunny.
And which one are you pulling out?
Flamethrower.
Boom. Bum, 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 bum. All right, there you go. You now have your flamethrower.
I can move it. Okay, 15 feet. Places it right here. And we're going to unleash fire. It's a 15-foot cone. Let's see if I can get all of these.
You should be able to. How to do this?
Die.
I think maybe not all 5.
Yeah, you can get it. Oh wait, 15. Yeah,
Alright,
it says
15?
5. Yeah, 5 right there.
Check. 15-foot range.
Yeah. So that covers it. Make sure you have your lock width to height toggle on to get that full range.
Oh.
Every day we're talking.
Okay, so if you'll count that, it looks like it hits all 5 of their squares.
Yeah, we're all
That's a
good.
deck save.
Now we're having Poros back on the menu, boys.
It's back on the menu. All right, 5 deck saves for me. All right, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
They're coming right for us.
First one,
Do a
fails.
barrel roll.
Second one, 11,
Fail.
17.
Pass.
One passes, and fifth one, a natural 1. All right, so these left 2 fail, right 2 succeed, and then this one up here rolled a 1.
9 fire damage, half if you fail. So 4 if you fail. You round up or round down?
Round down.
Yeah, 4 fail, or 9 fail, 4 pass. Fire.
That hurt my brain. I gotta be real honest.
Three of these poros are now charred, with 2 of them on
Think
fire.
of the time savings. We don't have to even have to cook them.
True. What is Ira's passive perception?
14.
14. That's it. With a 14, from one of the trees up here, you see, like, peering from the side, a human-looking face, but it's very furry. Like a little, almost black fur around the bottom and, like, almost wolf-like ears at the top. As it's, like, kind of leaning down to the low, and it seems to almost get up a little bit as you look that way.
Ira will retreat towards the shore, away from the tree line, and say, I think we have more company. And look towards the, not in that direction. Retreat right about there. And that'll be in my turn.
Alrighty. Before the poros go. Bum, 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 bum.
Uh-oh.
You see, stepping from behind the tree, not a human, in fact, but a massive, maybe 400-pound dog with this human face walking around the side as it
Yeah,
starts to get
That's
out.
Tom Holland's little brother, I think.
I believe so. As its mouth opens, you hear a baying, a little. As I need everybody within 300 feet
That's not
to
me.
make.
Hold on, let me get the
Hey,
roll.
can you
ruler
measure
out.
to see if I?
That's
That's not me.
just the cops is like, no.
Mm-mm.
Wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, I'm good at that.
That's not
Not
terrible.
bad saving throw.
Ooh, I don't know though.
Could be
Weird
worse.
gave us all inspiration, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do we get the paladin stuff, or you're not level 6 paladin yet, are you, Axel?
I'm
Yeah,
not level
level
6
5.
paladin. I will be when I rebuild for 2024, but I am not currently.
14? I don't know if you want us to
14.
call it out.
Succeeds.
Oh, maybe I have hope. 13.
I succeed.
13 meets it.
Is this
13 and higher, you make it.
is this a frightened condition?
This is a frightened.
Okay,
condition.
I have advantage
Oh,
because
good
of
point.
kobold
Oh wait.
Because
Kobold.
you ain't no
right?
bitch. That's why. You have
defiance, like
advantage.
kobold. And you say this is a wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom save.
Oh, thank God. 16.
16 will make it. All right, we're good. Good. Last one, Axel.
Failed.
Failed. Alrighty. Oh, then let me roll.
Oh, I actually have advantage against saving throws against frightened.
One of us.
Let me roll
One of
again.
us.
What?
Nope, we're gonna go with that first one.
All right.
He already said successful. I'm gonna roll again.
Oh, press spell up. Who knows? It could be a 20.
Exactly.
And get nothing more.
Exactly. But you would use a 20. It'd be cool.
Feel cool.
Exactly. Donnie's on the same
Maybe
page.
some more flavor.
So,
You make them afraid of you because you're not afraid.
more flavor. Go ahead and season that roll for me, please.
If only we had a magical spice pouch.
All right.
Dang it, Donnie.
So actually, you are considered frightened of the Yeth Hound.
Yes, I am.
Inspiration.
Fantastic.
Inspiration. I'm giving it to you.
Axel scaled nobody.
Holy.
You see now the poros start to scatter. One of them directly opposite runs
I was
across.
gonna say, what do you mean
the-
poros, plural?
Oh, sorry, the fur balls.
Hold on.
the fur balls start to run off. One running that way, the other 15, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, it's just going to use all of its movement to.
Huh?
And chase after
Can
it.
you run that by me
Roll
one
that
more
way.
time?
Well, it depends. Is there to be combat based or story? Because if it's combat, I'm shooting that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Red, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy. Probably spend a superiority die if it's successful.
Alrighty. Go ahead and
Where's
roll
the
to hit.
button? There it is, the button.
Does thou
15?
even button, bro?
15.
15 will hit.
Nice.
Oh, he's tanky then. All right. Trip attack. When you hit with a weapon attack, you can spend a superiority die to add the total of the damage roll and the target is if the target is large or smaller, they must make a strength saving throw. DC 15. On failure, you knock the target prone.
Is this a large creature?
This is a large creature.
Ooh.
You can tell because of the way it is.
You can shut
It's a very large
It
medium
It looks real
creature.
large.
the- large and in charge.
D8. Hold on. Roll. Total of 16 damage on that attack. Is he
Was
prone?
that with sharpshooter?
No,
Oh, I'd
Didn't
probably
hear.
miss if you used sharpshooter.
Yeah.
probably.
Good call. Now you.
Confirmed.
You're
Well,
insane.
I'm gonna add it now, though.
I don't know. Do you want to? You would have missed.
No,
Well, yeah.
no. I
On the
have an
next shot.
extra attack. I get to attack again.
All right, and then
Yeah.
does it need to make a saving throw for the trip attack?
Yes, DC's 15. Strength.
Alrighty. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Just checking. We should just have any saving throw proficiencies. Oh,
no.
Doesn't
12.
matter anyway.
Nope, it is prone. Do I get advantage with range?
You would
Disadvantage,
get
actually.
disadvantage.
It's not. Forget to ask.
But all the other melee people in the group that aren't frightened will
True.
get advantage.
All right,
Yeah,
another
all-
one coming.
all one of them.
Sharpshooter not included. Dirty
I said not
20. I
frightened.
know that's hitting.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Critical hit.
Critical hit.
Was that with disadvantage?
You can.
Yeah, you rolled dirty 20 with advantage.
No, hold on, let me roll that again. Oh, I'm not happy with Donnie anymore.
Did you?
Wait,
have
I don't think I can. I
5?
don't think I can roll once. I think I.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can use luck or your
Your
halfling
halfling
feat.
luck to re-roll it.
Oh, let's go. I might still like Donnie. Still not a huge fan. I think that one's missing.
What you got?
12.
It was a 12.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, that shot goes wide. As the first shot does find its way right into the leg, as it starts to make its way, you're able to like trip it up perfectly to where it make its front paws cross into each other and just kind of slide along the ground, maybe about 5 feet or so.
I'll make sure to get
the
the
second
sequencing
shot.
down right next time, guys.
I think
Since Donnie wants to call me out over here.
I think if you're within 5 feet,
I'm not.
you would get advantage.
I'm not. Yeah, you would get advantage with
Because he has that one
the fire
close
arm.
range. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to miss when I'm just like barrel stuffing into his forehead.
basically.
True.
Not impossible, though, is what I'm hearing.
Crazier things have happened on the battlefield.
All right. Red, out of the corner of your eyes, you see a second Yeth
I
Hound.
was literally about to cut you off and be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm gonna run for cover." As you say that first, I went, "All right." I let off of my character.
You go and turn to look to run for cover. You see another one making its way out of the forest.
Is that a Hooglesmorph?
Have a girl.
As
All right,
it
25 feet.
gives another bang little howl,
Mm,
and I'm going to need
Sure.
everyone within 300 feet.
still not me.
Oh wait, sorry.
See? 290 at best.
Never mind. We're good. We're good. Once you fail it, or once you succeed, you're immune to all Yeth Hounds.
Clutched.
Clutch!
Do I need to roll to see if I'm also?
Sure, yeah, go ahead and roll again, Axel, to see if you're also scared of this one.
So what's
Imagine.
this?
That's my flamethrower.
Yeah,
It's a toy dragon.
You see like a little wood carved toy dragon. Just
Except this time
I think this
made
is
it with
actually
snowshoes.
Red's first time probably
got
seeing
snow
this. It's got snow
Probably.
tires.
like a little tank.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
crit on
gonna
that.
hurt me if I get too close?
Nice.
No, it's the thing that just burned alive those 3
the Poros.
poros.
You guys are saying you're talking about like it's plural. I mean, like it's right now, not in the past. Is it still burning?
Burning? No, just the area around it would be if it's flammable.
Dang it.
Is snow flammable?
It's ice.
So the carcasses, maybe.
Yeah, that's
the hair.
fair. As the
Alright,
as the
that's all I
poros
need
begin
to
to sink into the snow now.
Because I didn't
Medium
want to
rare,
actually
please.
run for a puro, from a little this thing, whatever this is, into like a fire bomb, and you're like, "Yo, hey, you dummy!"
No. I think you saw it when we fought the undead creatures, so no surprises.
Oh, true. I forgot you used it during the castle battle.
I mean,
However,
JJ
yeah,
also wasn't
no snow
positive
tires.
if it was going to burn me alive.
I kind of like the idea of she kind of has these with her all the time, but they need to be recharged with spell slots.
AKA batteries.
So I might have had this one with me. You might have seen it attached to my belt.
All right, we are back up at the top. Cormir. Sorry, it's teleporting for a second.
What's huh?
It teleports.
Yep. What was it there?
How is it easy?
Wait,
Is he
what's,
sliding?
Is he actually teleporting or is he moving?
No, I had to
Retreat
move
to the
him
igloo.
down to be able to add the initiative because it was being cut off. from the top
Gotcha.
of my browser.
I was like, hold on, I actually need to know.
What's going on here?
Legally, I need to know if he's actually teleporting.
You have to tell me by
Like,
law.
one, how is he moving? I'm pretty sure I shot him in his kneecaps.
Okay. Do I, looking at this creature that is a large creature, do I believe that I am in danger of moving? Is there anything that would insinuate that I would be taking an attack of opportunity from this thing if I moved?
From the distance it's at now,
Yes.
probably not. You don't see like any large tentacles or big limbs. Just the a normal. It's a large creature,
Sure,
but
sure.
just a proportional sized
Yeah.
tail, claws, teeth, all that good stuff.
And are these in a line, or is is that one on the right elevated?
They are in a line, correct. Any 2 points, you can make a line. To be fair.
Well, there's also the issue where it goes that
True,
way.
Torm was trying to be a hero.
Nope, really not. I will go ahead and cast a lightning bolt through both of these things. I need both of them to make a dex saving throw, please.
Alrighty, dex saving throw.
Yo, I have the same thing. It's called armor piercing.
You're looking for a DC 16.
All right, first one succeeds, second one fails.
You are the worst.
And that 20.
The one that fails take 31. The one that succeeded take 15 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, that hurts. 15. Let me double check. Alrighty. Nice. The one that failed seems bloodied.
I
This
love
one back
that.
here.
For me.
For you.
As a let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. I will go ahead and use a bonus action. Oh, I can't actually. I don't believe. No, I can't. I will run 10 additional feet backwards and use all the rest of my movement.
Run. Alrighty. Arturus.
I think I can get both these fuckers in a fireball, so I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty.
Burn down
Let's
trees.
see. Burn down for what?
We were having trouble starting a fire anyway. It's gonna be fine.
Every time we're in a forest, fireball.
Yeah, I know. In a castle? No, I'm not using it.
Oh yeah. You can definitely get both of these in a fireball. I guess it would be a circle, right?
Yeah.
Square.
Still.
Yeah, fireballs are really squares in D&D, or on at least a square grid. But yeah, yep. You can get them both.
Alright, we're looking for a dex saving throw.
Already. Second verse, same as the first, a little bit louder, and actually a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
Both fail.
Fail. Let's roll some damage.
Now you roll 8d6 damage.
That's a 21.
Warm now.
1. Let me check the official rulings. Alright. Yep, that would be dead. $21, and this is now bloodied. And for those of you keeping math at home, Red, this was the one that you shot at and hurt, or hit at least. Thinking back on it, you don't remember seeing any blood. You only know that you hit because you tripped it up. Your weapon's not magical, or your bullets aren't made of silver, are they?
They got lead.
All right.
They got lead.
I mean,
They did
I mean,
no
if
damage.
they stay in there, cancer eventually.
I'm running, just running toward Axel. Just save me.
Don't I have like a packet of infused bullets somewhere? Didn't somebody do that for me?
I grabbed some
Am I crazy?
bullets, but I haven't done anything with them yet.
Oh, okay. So they're pending. Got it.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what I took those for.
I knew the conversation happened at least.
Turn. All right. Weird is going to use half their movement
I
to
remember.
stand up. move 5, 10, 15 feet around you guys. Do it around town. Oh yeah, I forgot we had that second blades thing they could use when they hit the Poro. Oh well, it's ashes. Oh, not ashes.
Ashes,
burnt up now.
ashes.
Seeing this one, Weird is going to go ahead and cast.
Also, I like to point out, Donnie's like, "Oh yeah, we're always like diplomatic," and then as soon as these big scary ass things, I'm like, "Nah, just barbecue these things, get them off the field."
I think diplomacy was out the window as soon as
Barbecue Poro became on the menu.
yeah.
All right, Weird is going to cast Shatter. Let's go with bloop. All right, I'll make that one. Constitution saving throw 2. It fails, and it takes
80,000
Three.
damage.
no, just 3d8, which is 12 thunder damage. Which is not enough. Still heavily bloodied, but that is Weird's turn. Axel the Paladin. You
Axel
are
the
up.
Paladin is scared of the one.
Of the
Wait,
one that's alive.
Of the one
Of the one
that is
alive.
alive. Let me get a quick ruler here. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry to rub that in your face there, Axel.
Oh, come on. What is this?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
In the words of Donnie, it takes 5 seconds to play by the rules.
1.
5. Oh, okay. You are just outside of its range. If it was 5 feet closer, you would have been forced to do this.
Oh,
So now you're just normally frightened. So the attack
Oh.
rolls have disadvantage and stuff. So you're good now.
But I can't move closer to it.
You
So
cannot move closer to it willingly.
You can't willingly move closer to it. So close your eyes. It'll lie to you. Say it's
Just
the other way.
spin around, pick a random direction.
put your forehead on the edge, on the hilt of your sword, spin around 10 times, and close your eyes and just run somewhere.
But you have to commit to
that
hitting
sounds accurate.
the first thing you run into.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Preferably
you have
not me.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer towards the source of your fear.
Close your eyes.
Arcturus also
your
seems
eyes.
scared because they ran to me and said they were scared. So I'm going to try to grab Arcturus bodily and then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30
Oh no.
and hide behind this tactical rock.
Tactical rock.
Those are the rapids. It's not frozen ice there.
Oh no.
And I will bring Arcturus with me if I can.
You've condemned you both.
wait. If you're dragging him, it'd be half movement, I believe. So you can get behind the tiny rock.
Okay, that sounds even better.
Double tactical rock.
Get on my back.
We need the high ground.
I am the high ground.
It's over, Tom Holland's brother. We have the high ground.
Ira, you are up.
Oh boy. All right. It's a bonus action. Actually, no, as a action. I will raise her arm towards the foul beast, and from her wand sheath strapped to her wrist will shoot a thorn whip.
Alrighty.
That is a, let's see, 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
That's okay because I have a bonus action.
Alrighty.
The wand or the whip gets close to its ankles, but deflects off. And as a bonus action, I'll move my flamethrower within range and burn. So a dex save.
Save. Then I think I should have been doing this either way, but since it's prone, is that a disadvantage on dex saves? Does anyone know?
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Unless that's just restrained, actually.
Let me just
Pretty sure
check.
prone is disadvantage on dex.
Nope, just attack rolls,
Oh,
and then it has to crawl. So yeah, restrained is disadvantage on dex saves.
interesting.
Right.
Good to know. Good to know. Alrighty. Either way, I've got to roll one. 13.
That's a fail.
Alrighty.
Let's send that damage. Where is it? 8 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. It takes 8 points of fire damage. How would you like to do this?
Well, with the thorn whip glancing off its leg, I see the trees around this beast starting to engulf in flames, and it just starts collapsing as the fire burns around it, engulfs the area.
Alright. As this Yethound catches fire, flame engulfing the entire area around it, the fireballs don't stick to the trees or light them as much, like you saw back on the material plane. However, it still kind of lights the loose twigs and sticks that have fallen up. As the fire continues to encapsulate not encapsulate, seems to slowly dissipate around the area, you see the bodies of the hounds begin to become translucent, and even more translucent as within a matter of seconds they completely vanish.
They've respawned.
All right, guys.
I
I've
don't
seen
know where
this
their
in a.
base
I've
is,
seen
but
this in a
they've
video
respawned.
game. There is a spawner somewhere underground near us. We have to go find it.
Start digging.
Can I do some sort of like Arcana check or anything like that to see if these may be a magical creature of some kind?
Yeah, let's roll Arcana. That sounds good to me.
I'm super good at those.
Inhabitants of those plains would be
16.
Arcana.
16. It's in the Feywild, so good chance it is magical in nature. With the 16, you're not sure if they respawn or come back. But you do know they do retreat back to the ethereal plane.
Oh, okay.
So you've got that little knowledge. The Poros have completely ran off into either one you actually see like scurrying almost made it to the opposite side of this lake now, as the other one seems to have rounded out and headed back into the forest somehow. It's weird. It starts to pat themselves like, oh, thank goodness. They didn't get my bugs.
I think they were after you.
Oh, well, he jumped on me and then he started to take it. I thought he was going to take all my special snacks.
I think the snacks here might be a little bit more special.
So you think he was trying to eat me? They were trying to eat me?
I mean, I doubt it. They
I
look
mean, I still
more of
have a-
herbivore in nature.
I think it's safe to assume they probably just wanted you dead.
That also.
I think
may-
that'll help me
regardless,
sleep
food
better
or
at night. Yeah.
What?
What?
Right. Everyone okay?
All good here.
Yeah, those were a little terrifying.
A little bit. They were
No,
very
I-
big.
I wasn't okay before we started, so I'm the same.
Yeah. Okay. That checks out. Wait, emotionally or physically?
Take your pick. Cormier, take your pick.
Physically, then. It's a lot easier to deal with that. Right. So, those things, I don't know if they'll come back, but things here seem to go to the ethereal plane when passing. So I don't know if they'll come back for another round, or if they're gone forever, but I can say they aren't on this plane any longer.
Honestly, we don't know what's going on this plane. And like, I've been through it in the past like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm just like broken down almost. Like,
So yeah, forgot
we
you were
just
like
need,
8 HP or something.
yeah, let's just. I'm sorry for bringing you all here. Let's just get some rest and approach this situation with fresh eyes in the morning. The igloo is ready. Maybe we can scrounge up some food or cook some of these poros. I kind of blasted them with acid, so be careful.
Right.
You know, I was just clean them off.
Or did the poros disappear as well, or just the big guys?
Just the big guys.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
You still can get some poro steak if you so desire.
Feels blasphemous as a League of Legends player.
Brahm's not here, it's fine.
I guess I'll just start field dressing, pull the knife out, start cutting them up.
All right, go ahead and roll. Are you trying to like keep the pelts in any pristine condition, or harvest anything from them, or just straight to
I'm
business?
I'm focusing more on edible food, but I mean, if I feel like I did good enough, then sure, I'll keep them, but that's not the main priority.
Sure. All right, go ahead and just roll a survival check. See how it do.
Can I help with that?
Yeah, if you're trained in it, absolutely.
Dirty 21.
I'm trained.
Or,
But I can also use
yeah.
some cooking utensils.
Yeah, I guess it's just the assist action or the help action. So yeah,
Hell.
So go ahead and roll advantage with that.
Just add it.
Roll again. Take the higher number.
21.
21. With that one, you're able to get at least one decent poro pelt. I'll 22. We'll say you get 2 good poro pelts. First one, you kind of cut a little bit too much, but you're like, I can kind of get around this. So go ahead and add those, but you're able to at least get the meats cut out, wash it, purify it if needed, or not purify it, but get it at least so where the acid and the burnt bits aren't affecting it.
There's
And-
also.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can rest here.
Why?
We have an igloo.
The igloo's not permanent, and neither is our fire. Because this was the issue last week.
I mean, the fire's permanent, right? If it catches something on fire, the fire then stays, right?
Yeah, but is it dry enough around here to have a fire?
In the
So-
igloo would be.
Say in the igloo, yeah, you would be
Got a little
safe enough
smokestack
from the
going.
falling snow.
You,
The igloo only lasts for an hour.
True.
Is it a magical igloo or something?
I guess my thingy. Does it go back to the way it was after an hour? Is that what the spell says?
Yeah.
I believe so. It's create water, or not create water. Shape water.
Yeah, it goes back into whatever form it was prior to.
Which technically was ice.
Well, it would also return to where it came from as well.
Is that what it says? Let me read it.
Give that.
Right, unless it's instantaneous. But we can move this into the tree line. It might be better to be out of cover.
Wait, where are you seeing that? Okay. When you cause water to form simple shapes in animate objects, this change lasts for 1 hour. Okay, yeah.
You can only do a certain number per. Like you can maintain a certain number or something too. I don't remember.
But you could shape like you could shape some, and then we could pour water, like shape them like a mold of bricks, and then pour water between the bricks, which would freeze solid, and then build it that way if we have to.
I'm just saying if
We
it's
could also just build an igloo without magic if I knew it.
Got a bunch
to
of
be fair.
We're right on the tree line. Why don't we just? We have all day. Bill,
Okay.
why don't we just
Ira
build
clearly
a
wants to
structure?
get out of here. The igloo picture is cute, but we'll pretend like it didn't happen, and we'll just get the fuck out of here. But I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself before we.
And it's only a 5-foot cube. We're gonna fit all these people in a 5-foot cube.
I will
I
absolutely.
mean, it's a 5-foot. No, the way I had it in my head is I would make a brick. We would place it. I would make a brick. We would place it. I would make a brick. It wasn't like I created the whole thing instantaneously. So I was thinking it could be a 5-foot brick, and I can make it as big as I want.
It's a huge igloo, and I'm down for it.
As it's been pointed out, it doesn't
Minecraft
work.
block.
So we can move on.
Works for an hour.
It's a beautiful 1 hour igloo.
I still maintain that we could just build a fucking igloo
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we really wanted
I
to.
mean,
but
that's
why
a-
would we?
Right.
Why would we when we could just walk? It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and as long as you're awake, if you just recast it once per hour, you could keep it up if you need it. But you couldn't like a long rest in it.
I mean, how long term are we going to be here? Should I start chopping down trees and making a little shack?
I could also just cast it to make a mold, and then we could have built the bricks out of the mold. Like, there's ways to make it.
yeah. But
The molds would
We
unfreeze.
need a full rest. We need to.
yeah, that we still need to do.
Do we need a full rest? How is everybody?
I mean, Travis is at 8 HP.
Can we just
I'm
take a
about
short
to be
rest and
more.
use some hit dice?
I'm curing
But-
wounds as well.
Because I'm full up, -1 spell slot. Are
Same
we
here.
really hurting that bad?
No, because if I'm getting hit, it's my own fault anyway. I'm actually fine.
Oh, sick.
I'm just thinking we can use a short rest and just spend some hit dice.
No,
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
Totally,
I'm good.
Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine.
I'm good. I'm just missing a third spell.
The story feels like we need a long rest because we just like went
But
through
we
some
just
shit.
got here.
But yeah, we're
And every
mechanically,
24
you're right,
hours?
we're good.
Can
I don't know
be
if
worse.
we know this, but like every 24 hours could be a long period of time. It could be a short period of time. But every 24 hours, we're like taking that chance.
I love it.
Out of game or out of game. I've rolled, and I know because I feel like I have to just to know the pacing of events. So I have rolled. So the odds are the odds, and that's all I'll say.
The odds are the odds.
You know,
Red is ready for a whole nother hike, a whole nother combat scenario. Red's good.
I forget.
I
I know it's
deserve it.
cold, but is it like how cold is it? Like that we need to have a constant flame around us, or
Those are the questions you don't ask until Matt brings it up.
no? These are the questions you ask because I know Matt.
it is
Just takes 30
Very
seconds to play by the rules.
Dude, I got 2 pearl pelts. I can make a whole snowsuit for my little halfling self.
yeah, that is true. You could probably make yourself some winter gear.
You brought needle and thread?
You didn't?
I have 2 pastors. They'll figure something out.
But yeah, I mean, like Axel has fine clothes. Like he's got his noble silks. He's cold.
Yeah. No, we should definitely probably keep moving and try to stay warm with movement until we can find some cover if we really need to rest. But if there's a tree line here, we should probably try to go within the trees and try to break up the wind as much as possible.
But there really isn't any wind, which is, I was going to say we could travel in the tree line to break the wind, but I don't know if that would really help. It would keep us hidden.
And I mean, a little bit more, I guess no, it's not windy. Yeah, at least hidden for the most part.
You could try. I mean, you would also be under the canopies as well, so you wouldn't have the snow falling directly on you,
Right.
at least in certain pockets.
And if we burn down the forest, we have constant source of heat around us.
True. Yeah, you guys are.
I don't know much
fine
about
right
the
now.
Feywild, but I feel like starting a forest fire is not a good idea.
Dude,
think we already did.
Feywild Smokey the
Grab a-
Bear is probably terrifying.
Yeah.
Grab a limb that's still kind of burning and use it as a torch.
If we stick to the tree line too, I can also scout way stealthier and more effectively if we stay.
And it's sun is like setting currently, correct? It's not. It's still plenty of sunlight, but it's
Zara sun.
So
it's not dim
there,
light. or
you
dimly
haven't seen the sun. It is actually dimly lit.
Is it?
I was gonna say it's a fae, isn't it? Kind of like fucky.
It is a little, at least from what you've got here. I know that the picture is a little deceiving with
Sure,
how
sure.
bright it looks. But yeah, as like I said, you haven't seen the sky truly because of all the cloud covers, but just kind of based on how light it is, you know it's not like middle of the night, dark. So it's probably closer to, either dusk or dawn, one of the intermediary phases.
I mean, do we know if the sun actually rises and sets here?
I don't think we do.
I
But
don't think we know anything.
I mean, I would be like, of course it would, because of course the sun has to rise and then has to set. That's how
Is
things
there even a
function.
sun in this realm?
I'm sure there is. It's got to be. Otherwise, the planet would just freeze, or the realm would just freeze. I mean, I know that we're also in a frozen tundra, but let's just ignore that portion of it.
Yeah, if it's like a mirror of home, home has a sun. This place should too.
All right, I skinned the Puros, so while you guys are discussing that, I'm gonna go scout ahead.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll perception.
21.
21. As you guys as Red is scouting ahead, you do notice a lot of tiny, some footprints, but mostly it's like a little trail of something was drugged through as little poro bodies just kind of all fill the area all around it. You can make out the footprints for the Yeth hounds if you wanted to pursue that direction. But as you're kind of scouting ahead, looking in the distance, not too far off, maybe 200, 250 feet, you see some type of circular mausoleum almost. Can't really tell what details it has from this distance, but you see maybe like a 30-foot circular platform with 3 pillars kind of sticking up around the edges.
I'm gonna go stealthy, but I'm gonna get a little closer to check it out. But I want
Alright.
to stay completely out of sight.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Ooh, 9.
9.
You're so stealthy.
Do we have any inspiration? Do we know? Is that a thing that
Crunchy
we're actually
snow.
doing?
It's a thing we're
I don't
doing.
see
I don't think we have any. Oh, we have a bard. We could do bardic inspiration, but I don't know if it's a reactionary.
I'm
You
also-
are
I
outside
don't need-
the range of bardic inspirations.
I think somebody bardically inspiring me to be stealthy seems a little counterintuitive.
You
got this! Shut the fuck up!
Try to be
I
quiet.
mean, weird is the College of Whispers, so it could be stealthy.
Oh, okay, cool.
I like it.
But with a 9, you're doing your best, but you can easily hear the packing of snow underneath your halfling. Are you a Lightfoot halfling?
I believe so.
All right.
Yes.
Then it's very muted, but you can still hear the crunching nonetheless. As you get closer, you don't see any creatures around. Nothing's catching your sight, but now you're probably about 30 feet away from this mausoleum-looking thing. There seems to be on each one of these pillars an image. Roll a history check for me.
9.
You're not really sure what these are. They all seem to be like maybe elves or fae type individuals, which you can't make out any of who they are, what they would represent. One seems to just be holding a sword, with the moonlight behind it, currently blindfolded. Another one seems to be a ambiguously looking elf, holding a long curved bow that's almost as tall as they are. And then the third one, you see the upper half of an elf or a fey-looking person, but instead of their normal legs, you see the bottom half of a spider.
I'm gonna check around and just make sure there's no signs of life, like nobody's camping out here or anything like that. Make sure we're all good. If there's nothing, then I'm just gonna go back to the homies and let them know what I saw.
Gotcha. No, yeah, a few little footprints. Nothing humanoid looking. So just probably some more beasts. Something that was about the area. No camps. No nothing that you can see.
All right, back to the homies and repeat what they said. The DM.
All right. Red lets you guys know about whatever structure they found in the middle of the woods. Anyone who is proficient in or history or a religion, I'll accept, can roll to see if they know what those figures are.
20 in history.
I got an
19
8.
on history.
What was yours, Axel? Sorry.
19.
19. All right. So Ira and Axel, you would know these to be some of the main elven deities. Elistray would be the one with the sword. Coralon would be the one with the giant bow. And then what was formerly, or at least Axel, you would know this, who was formerly Arashni, is now more known or commonly known as Lolth.
Well, fun.
Well, that's Elistry, Coralon, and, well, Arashni, but more commonly known as Lolth. Ring any bells?
No.
May have heard of Lolth. Well, yes, there might be a good place to set shelter there.
Okay, it's over there. I'll lead you guys there.
And if I recall, Illustree is like the deity of bards and music and dance and stuff.
Yes, she is the drow goddess of beauty, song, dance, freedom, moonlight, swordwork, and hunting.
Coralon is the elven god of elf stuff.
The Coralon is the elven god of elf
elf.
And
And
Lolth
this
is
is the
the,
dwarven god of elf stuff.
Yep. Coralon is the creator of the elves, is what he's known as. The protector is another thing that they are known by.
yeah, elf stuff.
Elf stuff.
And then
Elf stuff.
Lolth, of course, is the drow. Like, is she like a living deity?
The drow god of drow stuff.
The
Yeah.
drow god of Drowstoff, correct.
Isn't Lolth like not like a more mystical deity, but doesn't Lolth have a physical presence? Something they actively worship.
Lolth definitely has a presence for the drow that can be found in the Underdark. So Eric was very familiar with Lolth and their worshippers of Mesobaranzan, as they've got some family history, or at least, partially with people who may have escaped that city. But yeah, she is a big one.
With that character, though.
Who knows? Find out on our after party show.
We have one of those?
Nah, I don't know.
Okay.
For Patreon subscribers only.
We just didn't tell Josh about it.
That checks out. That checks out.
And I'm wondering what type of mausoleum would show homage to the gods of the elves.
An elvish one.
Well, and this is the picture of Loth before. Like this, it sounds. I don't know how much Axel knows, but it sounds like this is a picture of her before she went all evil. So back when the elves were more united, yeah.
She was in the Overdark.
Yes. So it looks like, at least from the top half, it was her kind of less spider phase or less spider queen phase. But as it kind of goes down closer towards the ground, you see it could become more, twisted spider-like, and you see little web etchings around the edge.
Does it, as it goes down, does it look like it's older than the etchings that go towards the base of it are more recent? Like it's maybe like telling a story in that capacity?
Doesn't seem more recent, but you can definitely tell that it is trying to tell a story, maybe some type of history of the gods. Ira, you rolled a 20 on history.
Yes.
Rolling, actually, yeah, with the 20, you do remember that the mausoleum that you entered in back on the material plane, the one that had that hidden passageway, did have the symbol of Elistray over the door as you walked in. However, it did not. They weren't wearing a blindfold.
This one is described as wearing a blindfold.
Correct.
Anything to know? Going into that hidden chamber that we went with the roots in the throne, was that statue that moved? Was that any sort of deity? I don't think it was. I just remember it was a.
No. Yeah, that was just
archer.
Yeah, that was just one of the elves kind of depicted all around it, but the overall mausoleum was under the or at least had Elistray above it, in front of it, on top of it, one of those directions.
Yeah. I recall seeing the symbol of Elistray at the mausoleum on the material plane. Perhaps there's a connection. Were there any other deity statues that anyone noticed?
Wait, those are deity statues?
Yeah.
Not that I've seen.
No, not that I recall.
Well, do we think we need to spend time looking at this mausoleum, or were we trying to make it to the castle? I know Ira raised a good point that we need to move.
Yeah, we probably don't need to look at anything. We'll probably just find shelter and make a plan. We really need to talk about what we're going to do while we're here.
I think this mausoleum might be our
shelter.
closest chance for shelter.
I agree. But I think we need to be careful because we don't know if it's an active site that people visit.
Thought we were heading to the castle.
Well,
I say, is this in the
that's how
direction
far
of the
it is.
castle though, or is this in a different direction?
A little bit. I'd say like castle's more like, 10 o'clock over to your left. So this would be like 12 o'clock straight forward.
But it still looks way off in the distance, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A mausoleum also doesn't have, like, we can't make a fire in there. Like, we're just going to freeze to death. We need to get to somewhere where we can, with airflow, that we can have a fire.
That is
I mean,
all.
I could blow a hole through the back and get some crosswood.
I don't think we should desecrate a mausoleum like that.
I have to agree.
plenty of bones. Those are quite flammable.
Let's take a step back. I think we can investigate it and see
In a pinch, a mausoleum is a great place to sleep, but in a world where we have another option, maybe we don't.
I mean, mausoleum
Desecrate
usually
whatever's
marks
happening.
dead body. Dead body that can pay for a mausoleum usually has magic items, and a dude with magic items this rich is probably greedy enough to get buried with them. Anybody want to do some
Oh, I'm
grave
down to
robbing?
check it out.
But
Just
there's
saying, I don't
also
know if I wanna sit
we're
here.
also talking about a mausoleum in the Feywild. Who knows what sort of spells or trickery is involved in all of this anyway?
Yeah, that's a
Especially
good
one that
point.
has deities that tell a story around it.
I'm not gonna take 10.
I'm a little
minutes
dude,
to
shoot
I
big
can
gun,
cast
alright?
detect magic if we really want to go in there, but I don't want to take
What
10
you
minutes to do it. I'm in like a let's get to safety and figure out what we're gonna do next type of mentality.
The only thing I'd add is if this is connected to the place that got us here, is it possible that there's a portal back?
I don't.
Alright, let's check it out.
Mere mausoleum.
It might be true.
But we also don't know how far away that other structure is.
Seems forever away.
Miles, and it could
Structure we
be-
were going to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the
When
way
you said was so close that we could get to it, I'm confused.
The castle was off in the distance, and it was quite a fair
I think,
way away,
I think I
right?
said it was like at least it looked like it was a day, maybe 2 away.
Yeah.
Igloo's looking real good right now. All right, let's go into the mausoleum.
I figured the
Why don't you
mausoleum's
guys
at
go
least
to-
an enclosed space.
Why don't you guys start cooking this food? I'll scout ahead quite a ways. I'll stay stealthy the whole time and run from combat if I see any. Let you know if I find anything better.
Red, if you
And I'll be
want,
back.
I can ritual cast detect magic, and we can go in together, and I can let you know if anything's gonna bite you.
I mean, we can. I
We
mean,
can take a short
I
rest here, and
mean, I'm the smallest and can move
Hey, whoa.
through the trees easiest. I
Whoa.
figured I should probably do the scouting.
We're about as tall as you and I. All right, calm down.
Are you as stealthy as I am?
Maybe.
I can be stealthy if I want to.
What's
I
your
can
guys'
hang
plus?
back. I got a little bit of range on this spell, so
It's +3.
Got a whole +3, bitch.
A
Yeah.
whole +7. All right, fuck off.
I don't know what these numbers are.
Yeah. What's
anyway,
I can go invisible.
name?
let's trudge on instead of.
Yeah, it was maybe not
I feel
not Grey
exposed.
Rob.
I'm not gonna lie to you all. I feel exposed. I don't know where I am. I'm a little scared here. So
I'm still gonna sprint ahead.
quick, yeah. Quick decisions are great. Do it. Well,
I'm sprinting ahead
To
as
the
stealthily
mausoleum.
as I can.
Do we just?
No, I'm-
do we? Okay.
I'm going past it. I'm going towards the castle. I'm scouting ahead. I'll let you guys know. I'll catch
Oh,
back up.
we're skipping the mausoleum.
You guys
I
can
thought
check out
we
the
were
mausoleum. Either way, all I ask is when I go scout, you head in one
I
direction.
think it's
That
a
way I
great
can
place
find
to
you
spend the
guys.
night.
Red is running like a 100-meter circle around us, just making sure we're not gonna get ganked.
I'm
I love it.
staying. I'm getting my cardio in.
All right. So Red begins to scout ahead. What is everyone else doing?
I guess we're
Weird
just
starting to
walking.
pull- Weird started to
Red's
pull out
running
a
off, and we're walking.
Red's
Yeah,
doing-
we're not at the mausoleum yet, right?
No, I mean we are now, right? I mean that's where the
yeah. Red took you guys towards it.
yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as we get to the mausoleum, I mean, if you want to eat and wait 10 minutes and I can cast detect magic, we can do that.
I
If
don't
not, we can go in.
I don't think it's a bad idea. Something else I was concerned about is wondering if the mausoleum itself is a connection to the ethereal plane, where these creatures may be able to come back once we send them there.
I mean,
I would like to know those. What I'm saying, if there's a portal to the ethereal plane here.
why not? Let's give it a. We're in uncharted territory.
No, I mean,
Let's check
I
it
don't
out.
think we have a reason to be here. Like in the
We don't-
Feywild, like we're just
I was gonna say, we don't have a
exploring.
reason to be anywhere.
Well, we're looking for Fenkin.
I mean, who knows if Fenkin's even here?
Going from like
It's here, guys. Come on.
Yeah, going
right
from my
here.
assertive like, here's the decision to like, well, my bad. Yeah, we're looking for Fenkin.
I think the mausoleum is a great first clue.
Who knows?
There's
Maybe
clear
Fenkin
connections.
is in the mausoleum because his spirit's the only thing that's
Good
been
point.
written in a book somewhere.
Because
Good
he's
point.
dead.
Let's
It's
go
dead.
check it
Mausoleums
out.
for dead
Never
people.
coming back.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes, dead and never coming back. Weird. Yes, exactly.
No, he's dead. They're coming back. We just gotta get him out of the book.
I've never made a bigger mistake in my life. This might be
Look, what do you mean, like Dante's
Arturus'
Inferno? Do we
biggest
gotta get him out of
mistake.
hell?
Yeah, kind of like that. I don't know who Dante is, but yeah, you've got to like save him from hell.
if we're at the mausoleum, I'm down to like, what does it look like? I'm down to like go to the door if there's a door, or like down the stairs or whatever. Like what is it? What is the entrance? Like where am I at?
So yeah, there is like a large, maybe 20-foot, 30-foot in diameter, circular stone base, and around the around the edges are 3 stone pillars, one of each of the deities. There are some walls that loosely connected, almost kind of like a Stonehenge situation. In between each of the pillars. So there's somewhat a little bit of cover, but from what you can see, no bones, no graves, just kind of like an ornate resting mausoleum.
So
Is there
it's
not
not a
enclosed?
mausoleum in the sense of like you open a door and go in and there's caskets.
Correct. Yeah. So
It's
One
more of
tea on the
a-
fire.
It's more of a like a shrine.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like things around it, and I can kind of go, but I don't see any bones.
You know, in Skyrim,
Mhm.
when you have those like little sigils, and they
Yeah.
show up in threes. Imagine like kind of a big one of those, but there's like kind of walls around or in between 2 of those sigils. It's just kind of like a
Yeah.
loose little.
Do they turn?
Would you like
Yeah,
to try
let's
to
play
turn
with
them?
Yeah, let's play with them.
Sure.
Let's see what the detect magic says.
I need 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually,
We
well,
don't
we
know
should
we
be
have
able-
10 minutes.
you can do an Arcana check and it does the same thing. You just gotta touch it.
Yeah, but that's
touch it.
scary.
So we can all touch the statues and see if we get any.
Everybody, I go, everybody come here.
Alrighty.
I'll take a gander. I'll start. I mean, I haven't. I can investigate it without detect magic, right? Like I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can roll an investigation check if you would like to look around for any types of writings, sigils.
I'm gonna ask the spelunker. No, archaeologist.
Oh, you know what?
That's the word I'm looking for.
I'll
to help
use
me.
I do have it. I'll use. What's it called?
There's a tool for this.
My fighting style.
Huh?
My martial adept. I've got one that gives me.
Blind fighting.
Something. I don't remember.
Gives me-
Don't wait around for me. I'll find it.
I rolled an 11 on my investigation.
Strong start.
That's why I asked for help.
And while they're looking at one, I would like to do an Arcana to see if there's any magical abilities of this, if I can.
I can expend a superiority die and add it to the roll, which is a.
Go ahead and roll
I should
Arcana.
have helped you as well.
All right, so I got a 19 on my investigation
Okay.
using my tactical assessment.
8. Nothing absurdly magical popping up. On the investigations, on these, you see some type of writing on both the Arashni and the Coralon sigils, kind of down at the base towards the bottom. Do you know Sylvan?
I know Sylvan.
Don't know Sylvan.
They're a pretty cool guy.
You point out this to Arturus, and Arturus, underneath the Arashni stone, it says, "Life leads us down dark roads.
I'm reading it out loud. That's all it says. I thought that was a pause for
That was it.
anymore.
That's all it said for the Urashni one. When you get to the Coralon, it says, but sometimes that is necessary to see the light. In
Life
Cormyr,
leads us down dark roads. Sometimes that is necessary to see the light. Okay.
as soon as Arturus mentions that one, as you're trying to investigate the Elistre statue, you feel the ground shift a little bit as a staircase that just descends down or the stone starts to shift and move as the entire mausoleum structure begins to turn into a spiral staircase leading down.
I will go ahead and hop off of it so I don't sink into the ground.
Hop.
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh, I instantly am on that staircase. I'm down to go. I'm
You hear a
following
little
it. I'm not opening any doors or anything, but I'm down to like see where it goes.
Should we maybe let Axel take the lead on this one?
I'm already gone.
Okay.
You may have
I'm
to
right
have
behind
talking
Hector's.
to with me because I'm like clearly in a mood. I'm like,
Why you
You're
always
gone
in the
down the
mood?
steps already?
Yeah, they're just sending it. Wait,
Whoa.
we need to wait for Red.
Oh, follow the wizard.
Oh.
hold up.
I'll snap my fingers and.
if
create a
Axel
light.
says Arturus, hold up, I'll stop and like wait for him. But you can. Everybody's getting the vibe that like I feel terrible. We're fucking here, and I'm trying to help. You know.
Is Red within 120 feet of me?
Yeah.
I will go ahead and cast message to Red. Hey, looks like a staircase appeared in the ground once we started messing with some sigils. If you want to come back,
Can I talk back on this?
you may reply to this message.
Oh. All right, on my way. Should I roll stealth and perception before I head back to see what I might have find?
Go ahead and just roll a d8 for me.
Oh fuck.
5.
5. On a 5, standing or as you're coming back looking around, you feel like you saw some type of maybe knight on a white horse, like completely all made out of white on some type of white horse. But as you go back and take a double check, you don't see it.
All right. Fuck this shit. I'm
this
gonna go back
is-
to my friends.
It's like the Mummy, but the snow edition.
The mummy.
Does Travis pause for you guys too?
No,
Like
he's
this?
just super still. He's actually just. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Bones of ice.
I thought he was showing off his mani-pedi he had today.
Lucky.
Alrighty. Red returns to the group. The party has now collected. You guys, as you can see a little bit down the staircase before it just completely, curves and does its full like 360 rotation. But you can tell it is pitch black. What is the marching order, and what are people doing?
Well, Axel will volunteer to be in front unless Arturus
It's
really
gonna
wants
take
him.
some convincing. I would be 1 or 2. Axel convinced me to be 2. I'll be 2.
I don't have dark
Myself.
vision.
Probably take 3.
I'm in the back.
And I'm going to use my magical tinkering to make one of the objects I'm wearing light within 5 feet, so I can at least see in darkness.
Gotcha. So not light as in like lighter, but light as in emitting light.
Yeah, it's a artificer prestidigitation, basically.
Yeah. Gotcha. Alrighty. So then, alright, then I'll say Iris, in the middle, kind of lighten up the way for everybody. Cormier's
Just
behind.
5 feet
Red's
though,
in the
so
back.
You guys have like a torch or
I've
something that might be better.
I've got the light spell, so
Yeah.
I'll cast light on somebody, and my sword also is like a dim torch, I think.
How big is light?
Big.
Light is a
30
20-foot
feet.
radius of bright 20 foot bright, and then dim for an extra 20.
Okay. I will take up the rear, but I will go ahead and light a torch. If my torches are functional after the swim
Yeah,
/
that's a
frozen
question.
tundra.
I'll say you were able to kind of dry up any clothing items, anything by the campfire that you guys had briefly.
I would
Or the
also,
bonfire.
while I'm lighting my torch, my cloak that I have, my cape and cloak, go back to the crimson color they were at the beginning to more blend in with the darkness around us now.
All right, perfect. Well, as you guys are lined up, the stairwell isn't too wide, maybe about 7 feet, so you're almost touching side to side. If you lean over a little bit, but you start to descend further down and down until you can no longer see the air above you from this mausoleum. You continue down, hearing nothing, no wind, just the sound of your footsteps echoing. Continue to walk for 5, 10, 15 minutes now at this point,
Is anybody
and
feeling
the
claustrophobic?
stairs continue to wind down and down.
I mean, the stairs might be a good place to shack up. Like, we're going to hear them. I can just set up traps ahead of us and below us.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
Is it warmer down here?
It is warmer down here, so it's still
Yeah.
pretty cold, but I'd say it's at least it's above freezing now.
Yeah. Freezing to death is the big concern for the night.
So this stairwell would be appropriate shelter, at least. I don't know how well sleeping would work. But the thought does cross your mind.
I love how it's been 15 minutes of walking down the steps, and we're like, that's it.
We're done.
We got to rest here.
Well, I'm just making a mental note of like, we could always come back to here. This is seems like a good safe space.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I would like to know where the staircase goes first, though, to know.
Yeah, before we get too much further, I don't remember the marching order, but if I can talk to Coromir.
I am sitting in the very, very back.
I was actually hoping to be behind Josh because he's got a light, so I was hoping to be just out of the light.
Yeah, that's what I had it as: Axel, Arturus, Ira, Weird, Cormor, and Red.
Oh, I'm gonna pull out a vial from my bag and hand it to Coromir and say, hey, kind of scooting past people while we kind of wait for a second. We're like, ooh, this would be a great place to camp. I'm gonna say, this is a potion of haste. If you need it, I felt like it would be better for you than it would for me. And I'm gonna go back to my marching order.
Coromir will remember that.
Top left of your screen. Coromir
+5 relationship.
I was like, the fuck? Wait, what was it?
+6 romantic. Oh,
Only a +6? Hold on. You give me potions?
We're gonna have a cutscene at this long rest.
Yeah, we are.
Artus, your dating profile received a notification.
Coromir liked your potion. Message now.
Definitely swiped right on this one. Okay, I will go ahead and put it in my bag for safekeepings, as it were, and continue down in an earlier round.
You continue to descend down the staircase. Another 10 minutes easily goes by as your legs are now starting to get a little tired. I mean, I know it's only walking down, but it's still constant step after step after step. Another 10 minutes,
Holy shit.
20 minutes.
Holy shit.
My flamethrower's battery.
No.
What do you mean,
How long does it last? All right.
an hour.
Um,
59 minutes go by. Rolling.
59 minutes go by. You guys are still walking down. We need... No. We're still good for now.
Love
It,
that.
it is becoming exhausting walking down these
I
steps.
think am I still exhausted?
I think you do
You-
have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. You would be.
This is why we needed to rest.
Oh, that's right,
It wasn't
yeah.
true, we're all
Yeah,
tired.
yeah, we
Good
want
thing
to
you
It's
get
that our
past
first
any,
was
skill checks
half
anyway.
up.
I am fucked, and we are in a dungeon. All right, let's go.
It's just skill checks, though, right? Not saves.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
skill checks.
You're
I've
fine.
already checked.
I'm gonna walk up to Cormir quietly and just kind of be like, I'm
Mine.
pretty sure I've
Oh,
read this
what?
horror scroll. I'm pretty sure I've read this horror scroll. There's a chance that if we walk back an hour, that
Horror
there's
scroll.
no end.
We've actually only walked like 6 steps.
Yeah, oh yeah. Or that. I turn around and the door is right there.
Do you turn around?
Oh.
Both options are terrifying, and as soon as I'm like,
I
as soon
would.
as I can kind of say that, I'm gonna be like,
I would have to look at red because I'm very
You-
polite.
The inscriptions. What did it say, Arturus? Life leads us down dark roads, but that's
What?
necessary to see the light. I think we need to snuff the light and walk into the darkness.
shit, that's what I've been doing.
I
But it's so much
I just
warmer
look
with
at
light.
Axel. Arturus is a therapist at this point. He just kind of admits it. He kind of looks at Axel like, "The fuck do we do?"
And Illustri had a blindfold over her face, which was different than the Illustri statue in the material realm. We need to
Axel will
blindfold
cancel
ourselves
his
to
light
enter.
and put away his sword.
Mm,
The blindfold might be a metaphor for not having light.
I will go ahead and
Oh,
keep
how
the.
long does this
I
spell
will
last?
keep
Hang
the
on, I might need to
torch
prep
and just
something
put it
here.
on a step, like one of the stairs. But I will leave it lit as we continue to move forward.
I'll stuff out my light.
I do have 120 feet of dark vision, though.
I gotta
This is. It's too much of a risk. I'm not gonna do it. All right,
It is
move
kind
on.
of funny.
My
live
flamethrower's
in
a
the
save
shadows.
attack anyway. I don't
Hold
need
on,
to
actually-
see.
I do turn around. Does it look like we've made progress?
Just by turning around and looking, I mean, it looks the same like it has been. Do you want to start going back up the steps a little bit, like to drop your torch off?
Yeah.
It's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty dark,
Yeah,
deep
some
tunnel.
Some questions are starting to get asked. Yeah, let's check.
I will go ahead
Can we
and
rewind the clock to half an hour before we start the conversation?
Is this
I will
is
go
this
ahead
like
and
a straight down?
no, it's a spiral,
step,
right?
or is it
Oh,
like-
No,
way.
it's like a spiral, like a lighthouse staircase. Not like
Oh.
super tight like a lighthouse, but like just like a circle.
But is it hollow in the middle, or is there a pillar
No,
going
yeah.
up?
It's solid stone. Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll go
for
ahead and
6
I will go
seconds.
ahead and wrap. Just wait, hold on. I will go ahead, open up my bag, give Arturus one end of my rope, and hold on to it. I then go ahead and start wrapping around the backside of this pillar to see if we have made any sort of distance downwards.
So you hand or give Arturus your rope, and then you're going back up.
Yeah, I'm giving
So you're wrapping
Arturus one half or like one side of my rope.
And
Gotcha,
to be
gotcha,
clear,
Both sides? You're giving
No,
us
just
both
one.
sides?
I'm handing
What do I do
part
with
of
this?
that rope to Axel, and we're both holding on to it.
I like it.
Just so we're all on the same page.
And then I will go ahead and hold the rope, and then go around the backside to be able to look and see. Rope in one, torch in the other, and wrapping around the backside to like get rid of this torch for the most part.
Is this a Super Mario 64?
Gotcha.
I think so.
So you start to show up on the other side. You come up under. No, that would be funny. You come up from the bottom of the
How did you guys
staircase.
figure-
Like, hold on. You turn around. You start to make your way back up. As you get about a full revelation around, it feels like you start to hear the sounds of nature. You start to see the light a little bit.
Mother.
I'm not even putting the torch down. I'm just yeeting it up the stairs. I don't care if it goes out. I'm just throwing it out of anger and then walking back down the stairs holding my rope.
You eat the torch. It makes it up to like maybe the first step right underneath it before it starts to click, cling, tick, 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 and starts to roll back down your way.
I will grab the torch and snuff it out. Out of just pure frustration, put it back in my bag. And then continue to head down the rest of the way to the party.
All right. You continue down and meet up with the party.
You want to give us any of that information?
Hey, I know we've been walking for a while. I did
Have we?
it's been at least about an hour. I just walked about one cycle over, like around, and I could very clearly hear the sounds of nature and begin to see the light coming in. So you might be onto something about the whole darkness and actually going down this path sort of thing. Now that does lead the question of our marching order here. I don't believe Axel is now probably the best person to lead. Does anyone have a lot of, or the ability to see in the dark?
I also wonder if taking 10 minutes out of, this hour that we've been trudging on this treadmill means I should cast Detect Magic and we should understand. I'm kind of concerned that Detect Magic is just going to light everything up because we're in the Feywild, but I'm down to give it a go if we want to just chill and have a snack for 10 minutes.
My also other concern is that distance seems to work weirdly here. Like, we walked a decent amount of time and we didn't seem to know closer to that castle. What if it's just the same for this, where it's just doesn't seem like we're going anywhere?
Maybe.
We won't know if we don't try, and we won't know if we don't cast Detect Magic.
I agree, but should we just keep walking down and then have you concentrate on casting the spell as we're descending instead of just staying put?
Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. I feel like I need to sit down and chill for a bit. Depends on how much.
I'd say leisurely activity counts as, chilling. So if you're just, walking
Okay.
and stepping down.
I'm gonna close my eyes and hold. Well, who's going first?
That's what I was
Well,
going to say. Who has...
I also want to raise, I think, the blindfold
Yeah.
on Illustri. I think those of us with dark vision, I think for the sake of not having as many issues in our riddle, we might as well close your eyes as well. Join us in the dark. as we-
Yeah, I've got to
Delve
cast
deeper.
a spell anyway, so. If we're all going blind, Axel makes sense to go first anyway. right?
Absolutely.
Does anyone have more, or have 120 feet of dark vision?
I have 60.
Because if so, I can go in the back because I'll be able to see the furthest.
I think if you can see, we're not going to get anywhere.
And keep in mind, detect magic can't penetrate a foot
Right.
of stone. So if these are like stone walls, it might.
Yeah, I'm more worried we're standing in an illusion than anything.
Mm.
We should be able to.
I
we
also
can
hate that.
Just detect it without detect magic.
Yeah. Illusion spells you can
Okay,
still look
be
to
my
see
guest.
through. I mean,
Detect
we can just do perception, right? Isn't that just a perception?
Yeah, it's just like I think it's an Arcana check.
It'd
detect magic around
be if you're trying to like see through an illusion,
Yeah.
it'd be investigation.
Hang on, let me read detect magic. I can also close my eyes and sense the presence of magic. So it's like not wasted because it kind of gives us at least a sense of like if I detect something, then I can open my eyes and we can know that we're somewhere.
Also big true. I don't like what Axel was mentioning about the fact that because how many of us can see in the dark, and how many are actually blinded right now? I know Axel's blinded because he's human.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision.
Perfect.
Crazy that or halflings don't have dark vision either.
Especially for one that likes to stay in the dark.
One that was in the Underdark for a good amount of time.
I've been working towards it. All right, I'm trying. I need to level up some more. We could do that.
Wait.
It depends on what's at the end of this fucking staircase. Maybe we can.
Even if you had dark vision, it'll still be considered dim light, so it'd be a disadvantage for perception checks.
Yeah. I could cast darkness centered on myself, and we can move with actual darkness.
So that everything is dark?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we were ambushed?
Right.
I don't think we're gonna get ambushed in this staircase anyway. I think if we get out of the staircase, we can just open our eyes and activate our lights.
It's a possibility.
As a muggle, I'd like to leave the stairs. Just
As a spellcaster, I would also like to leave the stairs after being annoyed.
Yeah,
that
maybe we
walked
should
for an
align
hour.
on what our goals are. Are our goals to continue, or can we just turn the fuck around?
I mean, we
and go back to
can.
the castle?
continue where? Leg day?
I think we just go
it's-
down.
And I mean, it
Enough for
was
lights?
only like
Well,
one trip
that'd be
around
nuts.
was almost back up to the.
There were only
Yeah,
two inscriptions.
We have to decide if we're gonna go down or come back up.
I think we should go down.
If we're gonna go down, being ambushed is the least of our fucking concerns. If we're gonna be ambushed, we're gonna be ambushed by like poison darts coming from the walls. It's not gonna be like a dog coming from up top. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Or it's a puzzle. Smart people go back up there and read again.
I've already got it. The
Yeah.
Illustray has the blindfold. The
Right.
Lolth said you have to go into darkness to get to the light. Something like that.
Oh, is that it? Is
yeah,
that
was
what we're
it.
going with?
Yeah,
let's
that's it.
just fucking
Life
remove.
leads us down dark roads, but
Let's
sometimes that's
remove-
necessary to see the light.
I got it.
Illustrate.
I'll
remove
just-
any doubt. I can also Cormir. I can also plunge us into darkness, and it's not going to take a spell slot.
I
It's just a
also
thing I can do.
But why are we doing that? We were already
Yeah,
in
I'm
darkness.
just- I'm just
because
gonna,
I can still see in this is
Because
what I'm
we've been
saying.
walking for an hour, and maybe so it's like it's possible that like closing our eyes is going to make it work. But it's also
You know-
possible that we need to take the extra step of plunging ourselves into magical darkness to get through this.
I wonder
You
if
want
this
me to
is
test?
Like,
How about I?
Test it and
Let's
close
just
our
go.
eyes and go and see what happens.
Well, why don't
Or we
one of
can
us
just
just go? Why
plunge
don't I just?
ourselves into darkness, and then shit can't see us, and then
I'll
Let's
just
go.
penguin slide with my eyes closed, and I'll
That
yell. And if I
sounds-
sound close,
that
then
sounds
you know.
painful going down
It's
the stairs.
Still stairs.
I'm just like gliding
Wait,
across the
hold
wall.
on,
It's like,
hold on. That's not a bad idea.
What?
I have the horn of alarm.
I'm gonna start walking.
People. Okay.
Who's got a shield? I can
Never
slay.
mind.
I've got
My
high
idea is
AC.
moot.
I'm
do
immune
your
to
thing.
diseases, and I have resistance to poison.
Okay.
So if
I'll
we get
stay
hit-
here. You
trapped-
do your thing.
I'll live.
I will go ahead and take my rope from Arcturus and then hand it to Ira and hold on to it.
What's your strength?
I'm not trying to pull people back. I'm just making sure that there's no disconnect.
No. Ira, what's your strength?
8.
Oh.
You said 8? Because mine too.
I mean, they're already gone. They said it.
I mean,
so
why would I
Yeah.
need
there's
strength?
There's not much we can
Well,
do about it now.
They're walking.
I was
by.
hoping you were strong
Yeah,
enough that I could just
I
like
mean, I would have
hop
given you
on
a horn of
armor.
alarm, but here we go.
You can.
Well, I don't want you to go alone. I kind of want
No,
to
you
go,
win.
especially since I'm going.
They're gone.
What's Axel doing?
They're gone. There's nothing we
Watching
can do.
you walk by.
I said they're going.
Yeah.
All right.
Ira's walked down. Red's like, oh fuck, hold on, and then
My
tries
eyes are
after them.
closed. I can't see shit.
Everybody close
You
your
guys-
eyes.
Don't have to get out of my way. I can scurry between y'all.
Yeah, same.
All right. If you guys aren't moving, you slowly hear the sound of Ira's clunking metallic footsteps. Just slowly get softer and softer and softer.
I'll go ahead and
So you
look
can't
over
hear them anymore.
to.
I thought Red was with me.
Red's
don't make-
he's a Lightfoot, so
I don't make
Fucking
noise.
knows.
I'll go ahead and look over
I'm
to
alone.
Arcturus and be like,
Can't even hear Red.
I'm probably holding on
Might
to
be
you like a
right.
dad and his kid.
Arcturus, what do you say we follow the lead, I suppose?
Yeah, I'll be the back now. I'll just close my eyes and go.
Yep, let's go.
all right. Axel's going, Arcturus, and then are you eyes open, eyes closed, just using dark vision?
Eyes closed, because I don't want to risk any sort of separation between the group.
Ira,
Wait, hold on. What if this makes the rope grow because Ira continues going forward down this tunnel, holding one end of the rope, and I'm
Doesn't
holding
matter.
the other
It's already
end?
done.
No,
It's already
I
done.
know. That's what I'm
It
wondering.
doesn't matter.
The rope is growing, though. Is what I'm saying. It becomes 50 feet and goes into 100 feet.
Sounds like free money.
That's what I'm saying.
We stop right now. We just become
See a
ropes.
natural. Oh, it's a D4.
Exactly.
it's a D4. You take 1 point of piercing damage
Bink.
as you walk face first into a wall of thorns.
Ah! Blasted.
You all
What
right?
happened?
Something sharp. I'm gonna keep everything closed, but I'll feel around.
Are we?
For,
Can I hear the other crew behind me still, or
It takes a few seconds, but you do start to hear footsteps coming from behind you.
okay? He walked into a thorn wall.
Ouch.
He's fine.
As you
Oh,
start to move and try to figure out what this is in front of you, you take another 2 points of piercing damage as
They're very sharp.
similar to the one in the material plane. It's almost like a wall of kind of tangled roots that are blocking your path. However, these ones are all covered in brambles, thorns. But they are, instead of like being so rigid where you had to burn your way through, these are almost a little malleable. And as you find your way, even with an 8th strength, you're able to pull apart a little bit. And on the inside, you see a similar chamber, probably about 100 feet in diameter and probably up the top. But there is
Saved over
no chair
Do
or
I see?
throne in the center of this room. Instead, the walls, out of these thorns, the night lilies that you saw at the Elven Keep, the little blooming flower that had that petals represented the night sky. A lot of other just flora and fauna seems to be thriving in here. As you see an individual with long black hair, dressed in verdant green robes, turns and notices the group. sharp green eyes as a smile comes over their face. Guests.
I point a gun at him.
Oh,
And
boy.
that is where we will
My
end
eyes
the
are closed.
session.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah.
It seems we have found a welcome host.
And we point a gun at them.
We don't know they're welcome yet. We found a host.
Strong.
We literally
No.
we got Red on my shoulder with a gun. I've got my wrist gun, and then
You
out
can't
behind
see.
us comes.
I don't know what to say. You closed your eyes.
Oh, Matt said I saw.
Yeah, Matt said we see, so I'm assuming we opened.
I don't know that we saw anything.
Yeah, so the stair group has not seen yet, but as you're able to pull it open, the room, the interior room, is lit with some type of faux starry sky.
And in my defense, most new people we find tend to want to kill us. So
True, yeah, it is the Feywild. You never know.
Well, with that being
Only when we start
said,
blasting.
exactly. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out for tonight's show. I really do appreciate it. Tonight we're going to head and raid on over to the Aussie text. So make sure you guys go and show some love when you guys get over there. And we will see you guys next week on another episode of We Run the Dungeon. We'll see you all later and have a wonderful night.